Morning, you guys. We are getting ready for church. And AJ and I have been getting better about going to church. I thought we'd have a little girl chat. This is too loud. Record. This month, my ovulation happened earlier. Actually, this is really gonna irritate me. I think it's because I've really focused on stressing less. And so that was really exciting because normally I ovulate on like day 20 or something crazy. This time it was like day 16, I think, or 17. It's crazy how keeping your stress levels low really affects your whole body, which is weird. Some of the things that I've been doing is, I mentioned in our pregnancy after loss video, but I've been picking what I worry about. That's helped a lot, is just only choosing the things that really matter to worry about, and all the little things that my body feels like it needs to worry about, I'm like, no, I can't pick that, and it gets put away. I'm not worrying about it anymore. Another thing is remembering verses and praying about it and really believing that God is going to take care of it and is in control and I'm not, which again is like scary if someone wants to be in control, but it really is freeing to realize that I'm not in control. So that's been really nice. Another thing obviously is just going to church. That has actually helped a lot with like me being not as anxious and stressed and worried. Obviously I've been trying to get good sleep, which is not, I don't know, lately I just haven't been getting that good of sleep, which is frustrating. But one thing we're gonna try and do, I think, is go on morning walks together, like as a couple, which I'm actually, this was AJ's idea, which is really exciting. So I think we're gonna start doing that. I think for me, it's definitely emotionally, I need that because I feel like I just haven't been waking up and having quiet time or been motivated to do that. But I think going on a walk in the morning would be motivating to me. But yeah, I'm really, really proud of myself for having my ovulation come earlier. Oh, you have no idea. And I definitely, I could feel that it would be because I just felt less stressed about things. I feel like I've been letting go of a lot more. Another thing that I've been doing to reduce my stress is to just talk to AJ about it. I feel annoyed sometimes and I tell him like, I just need to tell you this to get it out, or I'll tell my mom. And it's like, it's not like I'm super worried about it, but like my body wants to be and I need to get it out. So I realize like I don't need to be carrying this. So it probably sounds like I'm a lot more anxious than I am. I mean, I am, but this is supposed to sit there for like 30 seconds. So that's why I leave it. But yeah, I already mentioned this verse, but I'll put it on the screen. AJ wrote it out for me finally, but this was the verse that he gave me. It's about the birds, and that verse always lifts my worries a little bit. I still have to actively fight to not be worried, but it's simple, but I keep coming back to it, and I feel like probably a broken record talking about it, but it really is something that I've been trying to meditate on. I brought this up in my other video of things I've been loving, but this dry shampoo is, oh, it's so good. I feel like it just brings new life into my hair. I feel awkward to talking to you guys. I'm still not used to talking when like AJ's in the house. It just feels embarrassing. Again, this is my honey hair oil. Oh my gosh, favorite. But yeah, let me know how you guys deal with stress. I feel like I've been kind of having a little bit better a grip on it, and I've been really trying to like breathe too. That's another thing, especially with pelvic floor stuff. I noticed that I like tense that, so it's like if I can just breathe and remember to like I don't realize how often those muscles are just like tensed up. I also just don't know what to do with my hair anymore. It's definitely getting longer. Like, I've never had hair this long, but at the same time, it almost feels like it defeats the purpose because I literally don't do anything with it. So if you have any suggestions for what to do with my hair, let me know. I don't know. Does this look cute or does it just look weird? I think it was my hormones, but after church I was just so on edge and overwhelmed and stressed out. So I'm the type of girl who needs a lot of cuddles and a lot of hugs to fix things. So I got a big bear hug from AJ, and I feel like that helped a little bit. Another thing that helps me when I'm feeling that way is to just step outside, and having my flowers and hanging baskets has really helped me with that because it literally gets me outside at least once a day. Another thing, as you guys probably know, is my hammock. I lay in this thing. If it's sunny, I'm in it, and I don't know what I'm gonna do this winter without it. I really have to figure that out because that's gonna be really sad. Another thing that I do to help with my stress is go on a run. And you guys, I am not a runner. I'm not a cross-country runner. I don't run very far, but I do this strictly for my emotional health. Being so in my head and emotional, it feels so good to do something really physical, and I just feel 1,000 times lighter after my runs. And this run in particular was really, really nice. The weather was perfect. After I showered and got dressed, I went out to my little zinnia pots and picked a little bouquet for my brother and sister-in-law. They just bought a new house and we're about to go see it, so I'm super excited to show you guys.
It was 3 for 6. Honestly, probably would go back in if it wasn't for the embarrassment of like buying a different variation of Diet Coke.
Okay, we are about to go to Myron's new house. But first, we need to pick up some tequila for them. We're gonna get them some house tequila for their new house. They live actually just down the road, which is really exciting. They're just down the railroad tracks from us. I can't wait to see it. Open your eyes.
Oh my gosh, no way! Yeah, it's hilarious.
Eventually they're all gonna hit the ground.
Oh my god.
It can last that much longer until first frost. Look at the sample. That was
It's super.
Take it, try it. Take a bite.
They're on there pretty good.
Yeah, I suppose.
But eventually, I don't know when. But yeah.
It tastes like a Honey Crush.
Oh.
Eating another one.
I mean, you just don't get any better than that.
Yeah, what happened to this one?
I don't know. Might need a little help.
Man, this is
Really
nice.
sweet. How do we get the tall one? Oh yeah.
Megan. Take out.
We got it.
It's so bright you can't even see like the ring. Oh no, you can.
Hang on, I got a good one.
So AJ and I are gonna go on a long walk after this. He's just in the shower right now, but I wanted to get some of this laundry at least organized. I did just want to talk about kind of my feelings going into trying again. The other day, I just don't know what it was, but I just started crying. I feel like that's kind of been how things have been going, is like definitely don't cry as often as I did before. When I do, it's completely out of nowhere. The feelings that I felt then was like, I feel like I don't have what it takes to do this. Like I just felt like I was so weak and not strong, and it really made me aware of just how much I need the Lord in this time, because there's all of the questions, all of the wondering, the what ifs, the like, what if this happens again? I feel like I just keep thinking like, I don't think I can handle it if we lose another baby. And then I think like, how am I going to be a mom? Like, can I even be, you know, just like all these spiraling questions. So I was like crying to AJ, like he came home and I was telling him about it because I was by myself at the time. And again, the thought of being pregnant again, like there's so much trauma surrounding like being pregnant, because all I know is miscarrying, and that like if I'm pregnant that means I'm miscarrying. So it's just kind of scary, I guess. One thing that I found comfort in actually is the unknown, and normally I don't like the unknown because I want to know everything, I want to be in control. But the fact that I don't know when we get pregnant again if our baby will make it is oddly comforting, because my mind, the most vivid thing it knows is that it won't. My body just like knows what that looks like visually. It's really freeing to be like, actually, like I don't know what this next pregnancy is gonna look like. We could have a baby, like we could have a normal pregnancy and everything could go totally fine. So I've been finding peace in the unknown actually, which is, again, I've never normally felt, so that's been really weird, but really nice to realize. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. I feel like it's just, I've been dealing with so many questions of like, what did I do wrong? Like, did I do anything wrong? But this time around, I'm really trying to like not be super like strict about a lot. Obviously, I want to try to do the best I can and be as like safe as I can, but I think I just went a little bit overboard. I don't know, not necessarily, but I just kind of want this next pregnancy to be, I want to focus more on being less stressed in general and have that be the main focus. Once we got everything done, we went out for a walk. I was so excited. I love going on walks with AJ, but this one was a lot longer than I thought it would be. He has a challenge where every week he tries to walk more miles. So this day he was definitely trying to knock out those miles. But we ran into some neighbors that needed some help breaking this concrete block. AJ got roped into helping with it, and I couldn't believe how heavy it was. 5 guys couldn't even lift it up. I was amazed. It was crazy. This night was so beautiful. I love Wisconsin in September. It was perfect. I didn't even need my flannel for the end of the walk, and I thought for sure I would because I normally run pretty cold, but it was a beautiful night. Most walks, AJ and I chat, but this one, because it was so long, we just kind of listened to our own things. Not gonna lie, by the end of this walk, I was pretty crappy. I was hungry, it was late. In my mind, I just envisioned us getting home so much earlier with some more daylight left. We hadn't even started dinner, and I could feel my stress levels rising. Once I get into that kind of emotional state, it's really hard for me to come down. I've been learning, like I said, to try and stop myself from doing that because it just ruins the whole rest of the night. And so this is me actively trying to not be this way. I realize that it just becomes a problem when I have a vision for the rest of the day or whatever and it doesn't get met. I really have a hard time letting go of the way that I thought it should be. And I feel like it just reminds me of watching a movie character. I feel like in movies, the main character always has this problem that they need to stop doing. And it seems like it'd be so easy to just not do it. And that's how I feel with my stress and letting go. Like, letting go seems like it'd be the easiest thing to do because all you gotta do is just not worry about it. But for some reason, I just keep gripping on so tightly to, I don't know, the way I want things to be, my control over situations and my expectations on how I want it to look. So really, really trying to fix that currently. But the burgers, we got them all done. We did get fed. These were so good. AJ and I have been making these a lot. I don't know where my love for burgers started because recently I've been loving them the most I ever had in my whole life. I used to not like them as a kid, so I don't know if I'm just making up for lost time, but these were so good. You gotta have them with pickles and ranch. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for listening to all of my rambling, and I will see you in the next laundry chat.